then they'll get up and say they did their own research, and then all their parents and grandparents will die. I don't know.
And then they find the
Weird.
little monkey images.
Then they buy NFTs and
The
they
final piece.
rant about crypto all day.
They want to feel like these goddamn Jay-Z Wolf of Wall Street investors.
I do wonder when I see those posts where it's like, I don't understand why my wife got in the car and left once I said I spent all of our savings on it. We're going to bounce back. We could have had more than ever. She's leaving she thinks that this is the downward peak. No, it's the best is yet to come.
I mean, when they flood the market with like millions of these things, how are they going to maintain their value?
I do wonder how buyers are deciding which ones to choose, because I feel like I'm seeing stuff get minted every day. So, like, obviously there's got to be some buyers who are, like, silly enough to keep the pyramid scheme going. So I wonder, like, the buyers, I want to meet them. I want to see a movie about them. I want to see what they live like. I want to see what they were buying before this. Like, I don't know. I just imagine there's, like, these gold mask Squid Game looking motherfuckers who are gathering in a room and like choosing what monkey to buy. Like,
I don't even think it matters. They don't. I don't even think they see it as art. They see it as just like an acquisition. It doesn't even matter what it looks like. I mean, I've seen interviews. These people, a lot of them just look like regular human beings with like a job, and they have a shirt and tie on every day. And they're like, here's my NFT collection. It's just the nastiest art you've ever seen. And they've never had taste in anything, and they'll never have. I mean, I don't know. They just don't care about that. They just see it as a investment.
Would you rather?
And that's it.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
This goes for you as well, Cam. I'm asking both you and Jeff.
Yes.
Would you rather spend an entire afternoon with somebody who collects NFTs or someone who collects Funko Pops? You get to choose one or the other.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
I think the Funko Pops conversation would the Funko Pops. That would be over in 30 seconds.
You killed them.
See, I would be utterly bored by the Funko.
I mean, you don't get to decide when to leave. I'm saying, like, this is like some giddy obese person who gets to spend your whole day.
I'm saying, yeah, if I can't leave the room with them, I'm just saying I think I would be really bored by the Funko guy, because he's just like, you already know his whole life. Like, you know, he's got some man cave with like posters of like Ant-Man 2 and like Avengers Endgame on like these are like special things and figurines and DVD. It's just a big tomb of garbage.
His gaming den.
But
you already know who that guy is. The NFT guy is much more like, there's something more devious about. I don't know. There's more.
There's
more
money
annoying
to be made. See, the thing about the Funko Pop guy, it's pure passion. He loves his Funko Pop. people with NFTs, like, they don't give a shit about like. It's like the weirdo like investor type like wannabe. It's like you want to be like the get rich quick scheme, and it's like they're evil and devious. They'll trick you.
They're both soulless monsters, but one is addicted to toys and one is addicted to money. So,
all right, this question is just for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
You have to help mend the marriage of either a Funko collector or an NFT collector.
They fix their marriages.
You have to pick one. You have to pick one, and you have to fix the marriage.
One wants to buy a little Deadpool toy, and one wants to buy a little monkey.
Yeah, they both have crippling addictions that are ruining their family's finances. Which one do you think? Which marriage do you think you can save?
I think I'd have to cover, but like for the Funko guy, I would be like, we're gonna put all your shit on eBay, and then we're gonna take you to Sears and get you some decent clothing and fix your fucking life. I could probably fix their life in an afternoon. The NFT guy though, there's a deeper problem there. There's a deeper emptiness in that man. Like, doesn't his life
those ones ain't vaccinated.
Yeah.
He's an anti-vaxxer. and he's stubborn, and he's just like he's against the grain all the way with everything. Like he's like, I don't trust the government. Crypto's the future. There's like a whole litany of problems with this guy. I don't know if there's much to do with him. Like he's inevitably going to ruin his whole family. His kids are going to hate him, and he's going to be destitute with like some JPEGs, and that's going to be his life. And I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the Funko guy though. You can pull him aside a little bit and be like, "Listen, man, you're collecting garbage. Like your kids are just gonna throw this in a dumpster one day. Nothing is special here. Just how about you gotta find a hobby that isn't collecting toys, man. You're too old for this shit, and your wife is crying every night because you're a big man child, and this shit's embarrassing. This shit's just embarrassing. You have no taste,
Jeff.
No one.
Oh, Jeff, you're assuming that it'd just be as easy as sitting this guy down and saying, like,
No,
listen,
no.
you dumbass, stop doing this. Jeff, you can lead a Funko fan to water, but you can't make him shower, okay?
I know there's actually no fixing either one of them. There's really the Funko addiction is the saddest thing. It is the saddest thing.
I agree.
It's like at the very least you're not dropping like hundreds of thousands on something that isn't even tangible. At least they're buying them like $5 at a time over years. So maybe they'll have $100,000 collection at some point, but at least it's gradual. It's gradual, and your shame can be contained to one room. You can lock that door in the house, and no one will fucking know about it, Dave.
Beautiful.
But the NFT guy, he brags. He has to brag about it. He's at the coffee shop telling the barista how he's into NFTs, and everyone's just like holding their nose around this guy. Like, what's this guy? What's his problem?
All right, Jeff.
He buys a Bored Ape and he prints it on like half his T-shirts, and he's got some video player on his backpack showing it off.
Jeff.
Weird dudes out there. What?
You fall deeply in love with a woman. You spend months with her. You go over to her house. She's emotionally and physically ready to bond with you on a spiritual level. That means to take your penis inside of her, Jeff. You go
hot here.
you go into her room, Jeff. You're ready. You got the biz. You're red in the face. You see on her nightstand, she's got an array of 10 Funkos lined up on her nightstand, Jeff. Do you stay or do you leave?
Deadpool.
Yeah, all Deadpool.
I think I would have seen this coming from a mile away. I don't think someone just secretly has a Funko collection. There's red flags.
The shame to one room.
You can, but I feel like
you say.
Listen, it's just 10. It's just that.
But 10, she likes them a lot. Like you bump into the table a little bit, and she kind of spoils me. She says, "Hey, don't."
Yeah, she like whimpers a little bit, like, "Hey."
Those are important.
If you have 3 or less Funko Pops, I will let you live. But if you're actively collecting them, if you have a wall of them in your house, there's a problem. This is like worse than a drug addiction.
She takes you to her room and she says,
at least drugs make you feel good. I don't know what Funko Pops is.
Well, she's like, "Oh yeah, I know it's just a little weird, but I guess it's just my thing. It's just my thing I do, and it's just you're probably scared off, aren't you?"
If they're collecting them because they're based on like a show or something that they enjoy, like I'm like, okay, I can understand that. But if it's
for the sport,
if they just have like Star-Lord and Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Doctor Who and Iron Man,
yeah, that shit is
Rick and Morty, I'm like, get out of here.
I don't know.
They just love those big eyes. She says, "Well, I guess the reason I fell in love with you, your big dead black eyes just remind me of
just to throw myself under the bus here. I know we've had this conversation in the office of how frustrating it is that like my characters in my game would probably look really good as Funko Pop.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
the discussion for that is Funko Pops, and I hate to say this, but sometimes
Yeah.
they look okay if the character has
Yeah.
like a visor or some type of thing blocking out the eyes, because sometimes they'll make a sculpt that looks like the character, but if they have to put those eyes or like those weird noses on the character, then it's ruined.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they might the Nightmare Cops might actually look not bad with like no eyes. Yeah, but
Dude, we
cross that
just
bridge when we
talked about how
come to
bad
it.
Funkos are for like 10 minutes straight. You just backpedaled as the last comment on them.
I'm a hypocrite.
For your
Good
own
sex with that lady.
financial gain, saying your own characters might look good, and that they'll be available at Walmart and like Amazon retail.
I just got to be honest.
Hot
Gotta be
topic?
honest, Dave.
Prime shipping.
Of course.
Hey, listen, I'm with you. They would look good, but if you buy them, you are a fucking loser.
What have I got? What have I got free ones? And I just put them somewhere no one can see them.
Little treasures.
You walk in one day after the game comes out. Tom's like, Jeff, I think you're gonna like what you see. He shows you the whole wall. Funko Nightmare Cops van with nightmare eyes.
What?
Let me ask you, dude. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What figurine or toy do you have that you feel is the most embarrassing thing you have?
Ooh. Yeah, funny enough, I have a friend who I seriously love dearly, just a hometown friend who I'll never forget. And he seriously was the nicest dude. He understood me on so many levels. We would just play Monster Hunter 4 for hours. We'd hit the gym. He taught me all sorts of cool life skills. But despite how good friends we are and how much time we spent together, for my birthday, he's like, dude, he's like, I got you something, man. And then he literally got me like Darth Vader from Episode 6 with the no helmet. And because does no helmet, he has just the Funko eyes. There's a Funko Darth Vader with like the gray head. I was like, damn, you're such an awesome person. It's like, this is the first thing you've ever done that just makes you like you less. Why'd you do this?
And that toy is definitely not on your desk.
Hell no, it's not. Hell no, it's not. Listen, I still have it somewhere. I cherish the thought, but goddamn, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this person who I admire so deeply, they've.
Like, you don't know me at all.
No.
Big Star Wars fan, Dave.
Big Star Wars fan. What?
Listen, Dave. I bought you a Joker figurine, Dave. I brought that back. I traveled across the country with that, Dave.
If I could turn a damn camera on this thing, I would show it off too. Yeah, the Joker Nendo, and he has a different mask that he can wear or remove. That shit's sick. That's on my computer. That shit was sitting on my computer the day that all the collabs exported. On the very PC where Funkin was made, the Joker is sat atop that computer as every single frame and FLA rendered. Thank you, Jeff. Nope.
Well, it almost made me like him. It was so cool.
You bastard. I'm curious what Cam's answer for this will be. Cam, what is the tackiest, lamest toy that you own that's in your room?
Let's see. There's listen. It's almost hearsay to say. It's almost hearsay.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's I don't have almost any toys, so it's like I just look at I look at the peanut corner and it's like, that shit's awesome, but also it's like, it is just like this penis unicorn stuffed animal that's sitting on this shelf, and it is absolute hearsay to say, because it is blessed, and I do appreciate it. I do look at it, and it's like, it's so magical that I own this, but also it is just like, also it's like the only stuffed animal type thing. Like,
so you're saying the cringiest
house.
thing you own is the peanut corn because it's the only thing you have in your room. So by
it's the
default,
only stuffed animal.
Only stuffed animal.
Oh no,
Jeff,
stuffed animal.
What's your answer? What's the thing on your desk that you're ashamed? And if you say that it's the Miku I got you, I'm gonna be pissed. You have to pick anything besides. No. Don't say that one.
No, I'm not. I actually thought of another one.
Oh dear!
Look.
You.
No, listen. I like the statue. Okay, I don't even know who she is, but it's cool. Okay,
She's the progenerator
no,
to boyfriend. Now continue.
the worst one on my desk by far is this thing Tom gave me.
No,
No, he gave it to
he's
me.
a
I don't even
listener
know
in the
why.
chat right now. Oh,
No, listen. No, he gave this to me as like a lark. It was on a lark, Dave.
Okay,
But it's this Donald Trump keychain that
that's
it's a
I
little
know the
caricature, and
one.
you squeeze him, and like a turd comes
Yeah,
out of that.
yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
if you
fun.
stop
Like,
squeezing
and
him,
then
the
you.
turd sucks back into his asshole. Yeah, I know the one.
I'm like, I can't bring myself. I'm like, it's Tom. Tom gave it to me, so I'm gonna display it proudly. But yeah, that's easily the worst thing on my desk.
Beautiful. All right.
You didn't show that to me when I visited.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
You know, on the opposite end, on things that are actually cool, you know,
Yeah.
I barely ever see Ivan keeps things so tight-lipped with what he's working on. But you know, one thing he fucked with a long time ago that I don't know if he's ever shut off online. Tom gave him the Vantablack paint for Christmas one year.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, the blackest black, like the dark, like if you were to paint it over a surface, it supposedly is that like you'd feel like you're standing on a void. Like the black absorbs so much light that it's almost uncanny. It looks unnatural.
I'll be honest. When I saw Ivan paint something with it, I wasn't that impressed with it. It felt like it wasn't really doing its job.
Okay,
Did you get that impression?
you have to do multiple coats, and they've released revisions of the paint that make it stronger.
Okay.
You know, apparently you can go blind if you spend too much time in true darkness, and there have been people who have run like tests with the latest Vantablack that they've had to be careful with their eyesight.
That can't.
It absorbs your eyeball.
That is such a Dave. That is such a bullshit. That is such a bullshit story.
Listen,
you
Smart.
how is staring at Vantablack different than just sleeping at night?
no,
Dave?
no.
There's just no. It's not like it's sending negative.
Vantablack absorbs the light. It absorbs your
Okay,
eyeball
here's the
light.
thing: human beings are never absorbed in true darkness. Even on the darkest of nights, there will still be some source of light. Plus, human beings themselves have like a very, 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 very tiny bioluminescence. So it's like technically humans glow in the dark, but not enough that you can see it.
You're acting like Vantablack is this dark magic that sucks light out of your eyeball.
Listen, we're getting into this stupid territory. Hey, listen. Hey, hold on.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm not going with this. You're wrong.
Jeff, if I locked you in a Vantablack room and you end up blind and insane, don't.
Dave, we sleep 8 hours every night in complete darkness. It is not making us go blind. What are you talking about?
I'm bringing up the research, Jeff. I'll show you, dude.
You send me the scientific papers tomorrow immediately.
Anyway, all this shit aside, listen.
Yes.
So Ivan took one of the spare tank men from before we did any sales of them.
Yep.
And he took it and he painted it with the Vantablack. And I had never seen it completed, but I actually saw the Vantablack Tankman statue recently. And
oh, did you?
I did. And I'll say this. Look at, like, I know our initial reaction to seeing Vantablack was that it wasn't too impressive. But seeing that figure compared to the other ones, the Tankman statue looks fucking cool. But the Vantablack Tankman statue, that shit's fucking awesome. That shit is like, it's like the difference of looking at a regular LCD and looking at like an OLED screen.
Well, have him fucking show me. Tell him to stop hiding this shit. I'm tired of it.
He just has it in his room. I guess it's just a test thing. It's not like the cleanest paint. I guess he was just like dicking around with it, but it looks fucking sick. It looks really fucking sick. I kind of like, honestly, if there was a limited line of Tankman statues painted with Vantablack, I would actually pay like a lot of money to have one. It literally looks that cool.
Get like a boyfriend statue in Vantablack.
Honestly, I mean, like
evil boyfriend.
I mean, honestly, if there were ever like there ever was like a new line of Tankman things, it would be cool to do like a limited Vantablack run.
Dave,
yeah.
Would you like to give the audience any cool hints, any future Funkin' news, Dave?
Oh, geez, I know exactly what you're wanting to reference to.
Give him no. All right, you don't have to say anything. Cool shit. It's cool shit in the works.
All we can say is Tankman fans eating good again.
Oh yeah.
All we can fucking say.
Maybe one day.
Tankman fans have more to look forward to than even. Okay, listen. Anybody you know who likes Christianity, if you like Tankman, you have more to look forward to than them. that whole shit about like eternal life and all that. Tankman fans literally have more to look forward to than that. That's how much is in the works for Tankman. The Tankman like media franchise. It took months to get all the necessary copyright shit. You have no idea. Like at least like 50 attorneys have been working on this day and night. Haven't seen their kids or families. Trademarking like Tankman anal, Tankman vaginal, all the shit. Every one of them.
We're doing it right this time.
Jeff, listen. That time I asked you to sign like those 50 pieces of paper and you didn't ask why? Dude.
You're like one of those newgrounders that decided one day he's just taking the Tankman franchise from me.
Yeah, exactly.
He's continuing it without me.
Jeff, we've been copywriting Tankman with boobs, Jeff.
You're triggering her.
We're bringing her back.
Don't you
thought we
fucking
brought
dare.
up the Vantablack for nothing? You thought it was just some quirky little antidote? No, this is a business pitch.
Thought you guys were my friends. Just fucking wrong.
Okay, on the news of Funko and stuff, the only thing I can say is for anybody who's read the Kickstarter and read about the Ivan Almighty figure,
we haven't posted about that.
I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm gonna knock on dang old wood here, but that is coming along. Not even just very nicely, but I knew it would be good. I knew it would be not even just good. I knew it would be great. I knew it would surprise me and be something that I'd like to exist. But by all means, I honestly didn't think it would be quite as good as it's turned out. It really has surpassed pretty much all expectations. And for pretty much no reason, Ivan's decided to pretty much just make his own life hell to make this disturbingly high quality thing. God only knows why he fucking decided to just put so much effort into it. When already
he's been doing a good job.
Yeah. I feel like even just the base idea was already so much effort, but for just some reason he just decided to go like 300% beyond. And
you gotta rein that boy in sometime. Can't.
I figured if he wants to do his thing, he can do his thing. And by goddamn, he's doing the thing. And sometime in the future, there will be lots and lots of very cool pictures to show of that. And then in a little bit of future after that, it should be in Check's list 50 people's hands.
Yes, indeed.
Exclusive tour.
And then Squid A, or whatever his name is, can post a few photos of it on his Twitter and get like a couple hundred likes off it.
Yeah, it'll be a niche little thing.
Oh man,
for the culture.
For the culture, indeed.
I'll tell you what, guys. I'm gonna bail on the party here, but you two have a wonderful night. All right.
Okay. I guess.
Say some mean shit about me when I leave. Thank you.
All right,
Jeff,
Jeff's ugly.
Ice skating, Jeff. Ice skating.
I'm not ice skating. I'm not gonna break my wrists and ankles.
Jeff, I ice skated when I was a toddler. I didn't break shit.
What are you, more stupid than a baby, Jeff?
Well, I'll tell you what. You stop being a bitch and actually come back, and then we'll talk about it.
Ooh, hey, that's a pretty good one.
I got woman. I'm playing. I got one bitch. Hey.
Oh, damn.
Get back off, man. Hey.
Cam's too busy pounding the pavement pussy to come back and...
How about you prioritize your life correctly, Cam?
I am.
Oh, Jeff's saying everything I wish I could say on a daily basis right now.
That's all right. I'll say it. I don't care. I
literally listen. I literally got sick with COVID, Jeff. Okay, calm down.
COVID.
You've only been sick with COVID for like 6 days.
Shit. Jeff, I'm dying from COVID.
Jeff, this is some big talk from dude with no hose who ain't leave his house, okay? This is some big talk from someone like you, Jeff.
Cam, you can't
Listen to
cry
this.
COVID when your fucking Discord says in a Sprite, you dumb bitch.
I got sick with COVID, so I'm in a Sprite.
That doesn't make any sense.
All right, fuck you guys. Have a good night.
All right,
Bye.
fuck you too. Bye, Jeff.
Jeffy.